You trusted the school bus. Then this happened. Why? The Ministry of Education and Sports in Uganda suspends school trips. The school transport guidelines issued by the Ministry of Education and Sports, which every parent, teacher, guardian, and school proprietors must know. Imagine saying goodbye to your child in the morning, watching them smile through the bus window, believing they are going on an exciting educational trip, only to receive a phone call that changes your life forever. That nightmare became reality to many Ugandan families. For example, a case to tell. Just of recent here in Uganda, a school bus carrying learners to an educational trip to Sipi Falls crashed in Kapchorwa, claiming lives of over 20 children and one adult, while many others were seriously injured. The tragedy shocked the nation and prompted the Ministry of Education and Sports to immediately suspend all school trips and educational excursions across Uganda, while it reviews and strengthens learner safety. But here is the question every parent should ask. Was this simply an accident, or were there warning signs that could have been prevented? Today's video is not about blaming anyone. It is about protecting lives. We will look at why the ministry acted, what every school should already be doing, and safety precautions every parent, teacher, school owner, and bus operators need to understand before any child boards the bus. Stay until the end, because I will also share practical transport safety standards that every parent should ask about before signing a school trip consent form. Road accidents are not new in Uganda, but when children lose their lives while traveling under the care of a school, the entire nation pauses. Schools organize educational trips to help learners experience science, geography, agriculture, tourism, and culture beyond the classroom. Educational trips are valuable. They inspire curiosity in a child. They make learning practical. But no educational experience is worth risking a child's life. Following the Kapchora tragedy, the Ministry of Education and Sports announced an immediate suspension of all school trips nationwide, while existing safety guidelines are reviewed and strengthened. The authorities also began emphasizing stricter enforcement of transport safety, vehicle roadworthiness, and learner protection. Today, we are going to discuss what school transport safety should look like. The biggest mistake people make. Most people think school transport safety starts when children board the bus. It doesn't. Safety starts weeks before departure. Professional transport safety begins with the planning. Schools should ask questions like, is the journey necessary? Is the destination appropriate? What risks exist? What happens if the bus breaks down? Where is the nearest hospital? How quickly can emergency services respond? Every answer matters. And all those should happen long before the driver starts the engine, long before the luggage is loaded in the vehicle. Professional transport safety begins with planning. Why? The Ministry of Education and Sports suspended school trips. Many people thought suspension was simply a punishment. It wasn't. It was prevention. When the government suspends school trips after tragedy, it sends a powerful message. Children's safety comes before every trip. The review aims to strengthen how schools plan for trips, select vehicles, supervise learners, and comply with transport safety requirements before educational travel resumes. That means every school in Uganda now should be asking, are we truly prepared for the trips? Or have we become comfortable with the shortcuts? So, the vehicle is the first classroom of safety. You know, parents often admire a clean bus, fresh paint, nice seats on the bus, school branding all over the bus. But let me tell you, appearance is not safety. A safe school vehicle should be mechanically sound, properly licensed, insured, suitable for passenger transport. Emergency equipment should be available and functional. Teachers should know where the first aid kit is. Drivers should know how to use fire extinguishers. Emergency exits in school buses should not be blocked. Remember, one mechanical failure of the school bus can become a national tragedy. So, what should happen before the bus leaves school? The Kapchora tragedy is a painful reminder that every decision made before the school trip can have life-changing consequences. Every child who boards a school bus leaves home with dreams. So, parents expect schools to protect those dreams. Schools have a duty of care. Teachers are guardians during every journey. And the government has a responsibility to ensure that strong safety standards are enforced.